Hi everybody, this is X Reacts and welcome back to another episode reaction of Fairy Tail. Today we're moving on with episode 266 and then going on from there. And last time we completed the Tartaros arc finally. It was happy, sad, emotional, insane, crazy. Every other word you could probably ever think of, it was that. It was great, guys. It was fantastic. I love that arc. So much happened in it. So much it got set up to happen later in future episodes, and I can't wait to see how it all ends. I can't wait to see what happens next. Basically, the big, insane, crazy reveal. I'm still thinking about it. Was the reveal of who END is? Spoiler alert! It is Ethereus Natsu Dragneel. So Natsu is END, and that just blows my mind a little bit because I didn't catch it. I missed it. I wasn't able to figure out the clues in time. So when it finally got revealed, I was like, wait, what's going on here? So I'm still kind of shook a little bit from that. Because that to me now means like he's a demon. He already has a part of a demon inside of him. If he opens the book like he was told not to do, that's going to like wake up and activate the demon inside of him and be evil. I'm all guessing here, guys, at this point. I don't know what's actually going to happen, but I can't wait to find out. It's going to be so good. Before we do that, guys, so we are officially now beginning Fairy Tail Zero. This is all I know about this, guys, is that it's a prequel. It's meant to kind of showcase Mavis and the formation of Fairy Tail and really go into the history of all that. I know Warred, who becomes the tree guy, is going to be in this prominently, and Hades, before he becomes Hades, is going to be in it as well. Beyond that, guys, I don't know anything else. I know there's one other male character that we that's in that photograph of the founding member, so I don't know who that is yet. I'm hoping we're going to find out today, and I'm crazy excited, guys, to continue this journey. So thank you so much for joining me on this journey. It means a lot, guys. So thank you so much again. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and consider joining Patreon if you're interested in helping support this channel. I have incentives going on, guys, where you can have your name at the end of the credits and also have access to early released reactions from me. I also am trying to incorporate some polls going on. I have a poll going on right now. I'm really interested in starting Rave Master, just to complete the trilogy of Hiro Mashima's animes and stuff like that. So I really want to get into Rave Master, guys. I'm taking a poll right now. It's an open poll. You don't even have to be part of my Patreon, but you can go to that website and participate in the poll if you want to. Let me know if you're more interested in seeing a dub reaction with English audio or a subtitled Japanese audio reaction for that show. And I will do whatever you guys want more. So, so that's ongoing, guys. The link is in the description below. Feel free to check it out. And thank you for those of you that have already joined Patreon and supporting. It means a lot. All right, guys, we're going to officially get started now with episode 266. Here we go. Let's go. Can't wait.
Check it out! That's the stadium from the Grand Magic Games!
Oh, we're back here.
Times there.
Why does this place look like it got attacked by a pack of dragons?
Because it did, remember? It was kind of a big deal. They came out of that eclipse.
Gosh, this was insane, too. I love this arc so much.
Oh, yeah. Now that you mention it, that does sound familiar.
I'd say that it's impressive how they've rebuilt so much in so little time.
Yeah, it is.
Man, he's lost so much in these recent episodes.
Just goes to show you, we humans always bounce back.
Aye!
Is he a human though now? We don't know. So
Happy,
confused.
Yeah? What's up?
where exactly are you leading us? I've been following you the whole time, dude.
That's the price we pay for walking side by side.
Guess so.
Wait, don't say a word. My head's doing that thing where it hurts really bad and then a thought pops out.
Be careful.
Listen, we've been on this training mission for an entire week now. All we've done so far is eat, sleep, and walk! You haven't been training at all!
Yeah, you're right. I really haven't done anything.
We've been tramping around like a couple of hobos!
It's the first time we tried to do something by ourselves in months and we forgot what we even wanted to do!
I can't believe how much we suck.
Yeah, they're trying to train guys because Natu feels like he's not strong enough to defeat Acnologia, and he wants to do that. That's his main mission now. It used to be finding Igneel. We found Igneel. We lost Igneel, sadly. And now he wants to get revenge and take down Acnologia. Rightfully so. But it means that he needs to go train. He left everybody. He left Lucy.
Good idea.
The guild hall disbanded. All this. I want to know what happens next. So I'm surprised. I thought we were going right in the prequel. This is actually happening like after the last arc. So.
Sounds awesome. Let's get this rolling.
Yes, let's. Although the better word is rowing.
Abby, listen, I need you to tie a rope around my waist and throw me overboard, okay?
Oh, the island.
Won't be long now.
Solid ground at last! That's what I'm talking about! I love
Hurry up,
it!
not soon. Let's go find Mavis.
This was a great arc too. Like, gosh, every arc is so good. I can't wait to go back and react to these episodes of the island arc because like it was so good.
Following Kana's directions perfectly.
Okay, then why don't you say him back to me?
Well, my memory's a little bit foggy, but I do know that she said there'd be a whole bunch of trees and rocks and bushes along the way. And look around. There are.
Huh. Yep, there's definitely a whole bunch of that stuff around here. So yeah, I guess we're good.
Ah! Wait a minute, the whole friggin' island's covered in trees, rocks, and bushes. She might as well have told me it was somewhere near a big tree.
At least that would have told us which way to walk.
An old village.
It's totally overgrown.
Yeah, it's practically part of the forest again.
I didn't realize Tenro Island ever had a town.
Neither did I. But I don't think we've ever been to this side of it before.
Cool.
Like a
tree's
salamander?
building. And judging from the markings, I bet it was a guild house. Huh?
Okay, red lizard.
Never heard of it. Did someone used to live here?
Nah, it was probably just a barn for animals.
There's a place to sit, though.
Hey, check this out.
That's some kind of math?
So the people who used to live here, what do you figure they were like?
I feel like there were grown-ups and some had kids.
So maybe I feel like we're going to
Boys,
transition
girls,
to
they probably had to
the
work a
history
lot, but they also
of
got
this
to
red
laugh and
lizard
play sometimes.
place, and
Well, then,
that'll be Fairy Tale Zero, like starting
maybe
off.
they
I
were
don't know.
just like we are.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say it looks like they're on something. Oh my. Oh man, bees.
Wow, you're screwed.
Huh? Ah, get off of my face, you cranky little monsters! Away from me! I hatched you! Huh?
Hey,
Oh, the
what's that?
chair, the throne.
Looks like an altar.
Then this must be Master Mavis's grave.
Of course.
We've seen this before. This
Sure,
is
we could have been treasure hunters.
my understanding. It was like where the spirit of Mavis was, the first master.
Always liked you, Mavis. I'll get way stronger and make
Being
you
here
proud.
unlocked her spirit, as far as from what I remember. It's very fuzzy, guys.
Well, we'll catch you later, okay?
But that's how she was able to then appear in like a spirit form and be with everybody and help
So if the first
protect
master
them
was buried here,
during the 7-year gap and take them off this island. When
Now, Blue,
Acnologia first
we can ask
appeared.
Gramps next time we see him. You know, if we remember.
The story to come takes place in a time long before
All right, here we go.
Abby and Noxus, a harsher time. It's about a girl with a silly dream, fighting despair and anguish with nothing but the heart they stab at. It's a tale of overcoming, of chasing hope, of friends who formed a guild.
All right, new intro. I'm so excited. Yeah, there's Hades with the eye patch before he becomes Hades. Little Mavis. And some new girl too. Like I've seen like a picture or two, and I remember when I did my horrendous opening reaction to the songs of Fairy Tale. My very first video, guys. It's hideous. It's horrible. Like I gotta redo that at some point. I feel like I've come a long way. I still got a ways to go. I don't got the best setup or anything, but yeah, that first one was a little rough. Oh, Zeref, yeah. So I'm so excited to see how Zeref falls into place here. I'm so excited to we'll just learn all this history and see the connections and see the build up, like how Mavis becomes the light, how oh my gosh, so much happening. Love it. Love it. Yeah, I was gonna say, like I've seen like this brunette girl here. Yeah, right there. She is like in Fairy Tale Zero, but she has never been mentioned once in the current show. She's never been mentioned or seen in any other pictures or flashbacks or anything. So, like, it makes me nervous knowing that like something's gonna happen to her. She's gonna die. She's gonna be like okay, wait. You're 679, the Red Lizard Guild. Okay.
So how'd that Bosco job end up going? Heard a few of those blue skull wizards try to.
Yeah, you guys probably understand what I'm trying to say. Like, she's basically, it has me nervous. Here's Mavis at 6 years old, because this one new girl is like never mentioned, never seen before. So I feel like she's gonna die. She's gonna be some catalyst to ignite everyone's, forming Fairy Tale or doing something like that. And I feel like I'm gonna like her too, so I'm gonna be sad like if she dies.
And yet again, I find you slacking on the job.
Master Z Self.
Sorry, sir. It's just I've already cleaned the whole guild hall.
You haven't even touched the sidewalk.
She's a little.
Now have you?
Why would I clean?
Oh man.
You've always been useless, but these books have got you acting uppity.
Treating her like Cinderella.
Is this street rat seriously hoping to learn magic?
Those nice shoes. Tell me, who bought them for you?
Well, you did, Master Cecil.
That's correct. But nice things really don't suit you. Give them back.
Yes, sir.
I wonder if that's why she's like always barefoot. Because she's like had this trauma.
Daddy, I'm back from school.
Okay, Zera. Oh, it's the daughter of the.
Hey there,
Okay.
sweetheart. Did you enjoy your classes?
School's stupid. My teachers are so dumb.
Guess what? Daddy got you some new shoes.
Oh man, gave her shoes away.
Nasty things.
Oh, no worries. I'll just throw them away.
I hope these weren't the orphans. I don't want her yucky germs touching me. Don't do it again. I will not cry no matter what. Because if I do, I'll never get to meet a fairy. See, fairies don't associate with crybabies. I learned that from my parents. They work for the Red Lizard Guild too. Or they did at least, before they died. I don't understand why that had to happen. Master Cecil tells me that they owed the guild money. He's letting me work for him though, so someday I can pay off their debt. I'd like to do wizard work once I get older. The master
Oh my gosh.
and scraps from the restaurant, and we aren't even related.
Oh, is that the little thing that
Myself,
that Natsu was like on top of?
reading I learned from Mommy and Daddy.
Oh, and there's the math. She's doing math herself. Okay.
Oh, thank you. You're so nice to me. So I will.
Oh my God, I'm so sad already. Because we know who she becomes, and she's such a great character.
And when I do,
Like, I love
I'm
Mavis
gonna
so
fly
much.
Far, far away.
All right. Ooh, Zera, the other side of the spectrum here. Dark and light. Okay.
Is that for school?
Yeah, it is. Zera got a late start this morning and forgot to take her lunch. Go bring it to her. So you'll have to cut to the forest to save time.
The forest? Sir, there are monsters in there.
This had better be the last time I get any lip from you! Stop your whining and do as you're told right now! What are you more scared of, the forest or me? I'll be keeping an eye on the time, so don't you dare screw around.
Right.
Oh my gosh, she's so mean.
With classes.
And then he's so sweet with his own daughter. So it's like, oh. Yeah, guys, I was trying to think like what could happen in Fairy Tail Zero, just knowing it's a prequel and like
No, Doc.
Warren, being able to kind of control nature and stuff. I was thinking, like, well, maybe he's the one that like creates the big giant tree on the island. But it's already there, so that's wrong.
Before lunch starts, I might get a peek at everyone studying. And if
But
I
yeah, I'm
really
excited to
like
see how it all
I can
connects.
totally
I'm so
go hide
excited.
the lesson.
Uh-oh.
At least the lunchbox didn't break. I'm really sorry, please don't kill me! That run got me lost. The tree rings are more spacious. means it got the most sunlight as it was growing. This part of the planet tilts away from the sun, so the big rings point south. I've read about these lizards. It was in some kind of nature guide. Hey, I remember. Get out of here! Guess the guide was
So definitely showcasing that Mavis is very smart, knows way more than people think she does, just for the fact that she's been reading books her whole life and
You okay,
getting all this knowledge from books.
I'm on my way to visit a school. It's even bigger than I thought. A teacher! Maybe if we're really, really quiet, we'll hear her talk. Pardon me, sir. Zera forgot her lunch today. I'm just here to drop it off.
She should be in there till the end of the period.
Thank you very much. Wow, all these books. Where would you even
She's home now.
Oh,
She'll live there.
Why are you here? Master Cecil asked me to bring you your lunchbox.
You should have been here sooner, dummy. If I'd missed my lunch because of you, I'd be mad.
It's so cute!
I've never seen anything like it.
So what is he, a pet? A friend we met in the forest earlier.
Get attention. I got my lunch. Now go home and do some dishes.
Alright. What's that mean?
Well, from the credits,
She's just a smelly brat.
we know that she's gonna
You
befriend
actually
Mavis
thought she
later,
was normal,
but
did you?
obviously there's gonna be some
I mean,
little hurdle to jump over with that.
She wasn't even wearing shoes.
No wonder the rat liked her.
The school. It looked fun, didn't it? Hope I can go to school for real someday. Is that your mom? I bet she was worried about you. I'll be fine. It was a full moon the night before, so I stayed up studying. That's probably why I fell asleep so fast. Oh no!
Oh,
What time is it?
red skies.
Trouble.
Blood has been spilled this night. Thinking of Lord of the Rings.
Are those signal flares? I wonder what they mean.
Oh man.
We're under attack! It's Blue Skull!
Defend yourselves! Defend your home!
Conflict between wizard guilds was a fairly common occurrence in those days. War was the quickest way for a guild to gain status and remove competition.
Wow.
The aggressor in this fight was Blue Skull. They and Red Lizard were old rivals.
Oh no! Master Cecil! Zera! Thanks, Mavis. Can you run? If we stay here, they'll kill us.
You can leave without me. I don't want to run away from home. I like it there. It's where Daddy is, and the guild, and all my friends from school, and my favorite outfits too.
Those things are gone yet! You can keep them in your heart like I do! Everything that you just lost, I used to have, and I still do. They'll never be gone while you remember them, okay? But for us to remember, we have to stay alive!
I've always been so mean to you. Why are you helping me?
'Cause you're a person.
Mavis, do you think you and me could be friends?
Of course we could. Yeah!
Oh.
What's wrong? Hey, Zera, are you okay? Get up! Come on, Zera, say something!
My gosh, so sad.
After the way I cried that night, I'll probably never meet a fairy. The next day, I went back to the village. Mostly I found Ash. Blue Skull had killed everyone, wizard or not. No one who stayed there survived, not a soul.
Wow.
In the year 679, Tenro Island was seemingly wiped of all human presence. And that's how it would stay, for 7 long years.
So, this is 10
Another 7.
Huh? Nice and human.
All right, we got Ward.
Remind me to come here next
Before
week,
he's a tree.
okay?
Do try to take this task seriously, will you, Warren?
Come on, you know I take everything seriously.
Let's go! This is gonna be awesome. My treasure senses are tingling all over. Come on, you two. Let's nab that
Yuri.
10
Oh,
roll.
Makarov's father. Okay.
On this day, in 686, Destiny set countless things in motion.
One of those things was this story. The story of Fairy Tale's origin.
All right. Well, I'm digging it, guys. I'm already like, I love the voiceover, and I'm just excited to see what's next. So let's keep going. All right, guys. This is episode 267 now, and I enjoyed that first episode quite a bit. It was definitely surprising to see that there were like a whole
Guess
town, like that kind of lived on this island,
I've got
and
something you might want to nibble on.
so now Mavis and Zera are like the only ones alive, I'm assuming, at this point, to kind of carry on with their
I
story.
didn't know you had a little friend with you.
All right, so Mavis
Could
is
there
now
be a more
13 years
beautiful
old.
day?
Here you are, sitting around daydreaming as usual.
Hey, Zera.
So I guess you conveniently forgot all about cleaning the
so Zera.
library?
Whoops, I didn't mean to.
Still barefoot.
Honestly,
She never wears shoes
Mavis,
now
you're not wearing
after
shoes
that
again.
trauma from last episode.
Of course not. I love going barefoot.
Probably not the real reason, she just
Hey,
enjoys it.
Mavis,
but-
you've forgiven me, right? For how I used to treat you?
For what? Being super mean to me all of the time? Come on, we're way over that stuff. You're my best friend forever.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
the death of their whole family and village definitely will
I'm not half as sweet
bring
as you are.
two
Let's go.
two people together
Okay.
to carry on. That was intense. That was so sad last episode. Yeah. Adventure begins.
Tragedy struck Tenro Island. Wizards from Blue Skull invaded our home. They slaughtered
Yeah, this was
everyone in
horrible.
sight, wiping out the entire Red Lizard Guild and villagers alike. And for all these years, we've lived in isolation, with only
so they
each
are
other
living
to
in the
keep us
library now.
company and to share our thoughts. Just us on that island, alone, but not alone.
You ready, boys? Let's go snag ourselves that 10-row orb!
So, you know where it is, do you?
Give the signal if you find it.
You bet!
They're all completely full!
Calm down, silly. We just have to organize them a little more neatly.
Oh, wow! A book all about ancient battle strategies.
Reading that sounds
Oh.
even more boring than cleaning
Fairy
up.
tactician.
Just put
Here we
it
go.
away, or we're never gonna get done in here.
Hey, I recognize that. It's the Red Lizard Guild mark, or at least it used to be.
I should set aside a little space here to store my absolute favorite ones.
Quit slacking off already! You must have read that book over 1,000 times by now.
Yeah, I know, but every time I discover something new.
That's really interesting. Oh, what am I doing? I won't let you drag me down with you! First we do our chores, then we relax.
Okay.
So I wonder if she gets the name of Fairy Tale from this book.
What's
Maybe,
the
or-
matter, Zera?
I think someone's here.
There's somebody else on the island?
I'm so scared. I haven't talked to anybody in over 7 years. I don't know what to do.
Do I not count as anybody?
They're here!
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
Okay.
I'm already enjoying Zera's character. I feel like I'm going to like her a
Everything
lot,
will be fine.
and it makes me sad because I'm so afraid that she's going to die in this because we don't know anything about her in the present day. Like, she's a totally new character
It's
for
a
this
massive library.
arc. So I don't know.
You mind telling me why you've come to this island?
Whoa, you scared me! They told me this place was completely deserted!
Nope.
Oh, man.
Gonna answer?
Yeah. It's because I came here to study the island's ecosystem.
You're lying. How did you protect yourself against the poisonous Yaktrinka?
What's she talking about?
I guess you don't get out much. but there's a place near the Port of Hargion that sells a Yuktrinka antidote.
So why did you actually come to the island?
I told you already.
That was a good story, but Yuktrinka isn't the least bit poisonous. Even an amateur biologist would know that.
You nailed him! Way to go!
You must think you're really smart, huh?
I have read thousands and thousands of books.
I'm a treasure hunter, and I came here to find a jewel called the Tenro Orb. Bet you didn't know that.
The Tenro Orb? Because it's Tenro Island's most sacred artifact. So I can't let anyone just waltz in here and take it.
You're spunky, but I don't think you're going to be much of an obstacle for me.
He's totally underestimating her.
Who am I trying to kid? I'm not fighting a little girl. So are you willing to take me on in a game of wits?
You want to play a game?
Yeah, and if I win, you have to tell me where to find the Tenro Orb. If you win, I'll leave the island without any more fuss. All right, I'll sweeten the deal. If you beat me, I'll take you to meet a fairy.
A real fairy?
Yeah,
It's a deal!
but only if you win, okay? All we do is point out some facts about each other.
Can you give me an example?
Yeah, sure. So on my first turn, I could say something like, you are a girl. If that fact is true, then you'd be up next.
And I could say that you're a man.
Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. We can't state any fact that we both have in common.
What kind of things do we have in common?
Obvious statements like you have eyes. The whole game is basically an exercise in deductive reasoning. Oh,
I'm
and
enjoying
there's
this
one more
already.
thing.
Like,
The
Mavis
key words
is
can
gonna
only be
excel
used
so
one
much with
time.
this. I can
I
already
get
tell.
it. You mind if we do a practice run?
This is her
Not at all.
tactician coming
I'm
forth.
positive that you are not a biologist.
Correct. I'm positive you love books.
You're right about that. I can clearly see that you are wearing a leather jacket.
Right again. But you can only point out your opponent's appearance one time, too.
Okay.
You are a teenager.
Yes, just barely. And I'd say you are in your 20s.
Ha! Incorrect! Despite my obvious maturity, I'm still in my teens. Ha 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 ha! I win that round. But that was just a practice run.
What in the world is that?
An A-class treasure, the Judgment Field. Anyone standing
A-class?
inside it has to tell the truth. If you lie, this magic item will
I didn't
melt
know about
and
an
you will be deemed
A-class.
the
I
loser.
thought there was only
Pretty
S.
cool, isn't it?
It really uses magic?
Yep.
This'll be fun. And your magic field will guarantee my victory.
How?
Because you'll have to stick to the rules. I was the winner of the practice round after all.
What do you mean?
According to the rules, we can't state anything that we have in common. I'm a teenager, but as you admitted, so are you. Since you stated something that we both have in common, you lost the round.
She tricked him already.
Now that we have this magic field, you can't break the rules. So are you ready?
This brat is
He's-
way smarter than I thought she'd be.
Yeah, he's gonna realize
But
he
even
has
so,
no clue who he's
I
dealing
have a
with right
clear
now.
advantage.
I'm gonna meet a fairy!
Tons of information. There's info about her everywhere I look. The books she's reading, what she ate today, her hobbies and interests. It's all out in the open. On the other hand, she's got almost nothing on me.
It makes absolutely no difference what order we go in, because I'm going to win it in one round. And that's the story of how Yuri and I first met. Who could have imagined that in 95 days, we'd create Fairy Tale?
All right, 95 days. I'm excited to see what happens from here to there. Yeah, Zeref, I really want to know how Zeref comes into the picture here, and their relationship. I'm very interested in learning about that, because like I said before, guys, I feel like it's
understand how this game works, don't
like a
you?
romantic
Yes,
relationship
of
too.
course you
So
do. Whatever we say, your magic field will determine
Star-crossed
whether
lovers
it's true or
type of
false,
deal.
right?
That's right. And you said you'll win the first round, so if we go to round 2, you'll automatically lose.
I know, because we've already established that lying means forfeiting the game.
Here's an undisputable fact for you. You're a bird owner. Try and deny that, you little know-it-all. Here goes. You are a bird?
No, I'm not. Since you got that one wrong, I win the round and the entire game.
That's totally unfair! You didn't even give me a chance to finish my sentence!
So what? We went over all the rules, and I don't remember there being one about not cutting off your opponent. The first thing you said was you're a bird, but all evidence clearly shows that I'm a human, so your statement
She's
was
like
false
too
and you
smart for
lose.
him. Too smart for everybody.
You tricked me!
I didn't know she was so sneaky.
That doesn't count! Okay, then new rule. We have to let the other person finish talking.
That's fine by me.
All right, you little cheater. That means it's your turn now.
Here goes.
Bring it.
Tension,
Why
man.
does she think she can win like this?
What's going to happen?
Ever since we first began playing the game, you have blinked your eyes a total of 57 times.
Oh my God.
What do you say?
I said you've blinked a total of 57 times since the game began. Now, is that statement true or false?
How can anyone possibly know that?
Of course, she's been counting blinks.
That's completely insane. There's no way she could have been counting my blinks. Since blinking's something we have in common, you broke the rules this time.
No, I didn't.
Huh?
Actually, ever since
Oh my
we
God,
started the game,
yes.
I haven't allowed myself to blink a single time. I think my eyes are about to explode.
What? No! She can't be serious!
Wow.
Wait, don't freak out. Just think. I've still got a 50% chance at this. Is she right or wrong? Whatever I say, I won't know the truth! I'll be lying! There's no way in hell anyone can ever answer a crazy question like that! How come I never thought of that?
Yuri, do you mind explaining what's going on in here?
Whoa, this library is unbelievable.
We almost got rid of him and his friends show up?
Oh man, did you guys find the orb?
I said I wouldn't tell.
We've located it, yes.
You mean that whole game was pointless?
Oh, goodness.
This is where it should be, at least. But it's been taken. Somebody beat us to it.
7 years ago, a wizard guild by the name of Blue Skull invaded the island and plundered the village. You're the first ones to come here since then, so they must have taken it.
It was a wizard guild?
That's not good news for us.
My name is Mavis Vermillion, and for the past 7 years, I've been studying strategies for taking on wizard guilds. Together, we can beat them.
No, Mavis, you've got to be kidding me.
I humbly ask you, take me with you. The Tenro orb is the symbol
So
of
the
this
adventure
island.
begins.
My people have protected this sacred relic for generations. The treasure belongs to the island, and it's my duty to see it's returned.
Please don't.
Just to be clear, we're treasure hunters. Even if we do find the thing, there's no guarantee we're just gonna give it back
You
to you.
dig?
Then you and I can have another
I keep
game
thinking of those,
whenever that time
those
comes.
got one guys from the Sun Village
Right
arc
now we share a common
when they say
goal of
Treasure
finding
Hunter
it.
Guild.
Not to mention,
not-
you
not
still
a
have to
guild,
make
but
good
just
on the
treasure
promise
hunters.
you made. I want to meet a real fairy.
Is he seriously considering letting that girl tag along with us?
It may not be such a bad idea. She's obviously one smart little cookie.
Living in solitude on this island for so long. It's quite fascinating.
I mean, you didn't even notice it was stolen for 7 years. So it can't be all that important to you. We're just after it because it's an S-class treasure.
Of course it's important. I just never realized it before. And to be totally honest, this is a great chance to finally see the outside world. For me and Zera.
Who is that?
Come on, Zera. Stop skulking around and say hello. Please.
I guess I have to now.
She's a little on the shy side.
You don't have to make excuses for me.
Well, aren't you going to pack your suitcase?
I never said I was going with you.
That's all right.
This is probably the most important decision we've ever made. It's a huge deal.
What do you mean by that?
There's a whole world waiting out there, and we're never gonna see it if we stay here. It's scary, but we can't hide from it forever.
Fine. I'll go too.
Then it's settled. We're both going with you.
Okay. Hey, Mavis. How old is Zera anyway?
He should know to never ask a lady her age.
She's a teenager, just like us.
I don't really think I want this guy to know very much about me.
Okay. Very nice to meet you, Zera.
This is going to be so much fun.
All right.
must admit, I was charmed by this mysterious little girl. But if I knew then what I know now, I would have never agreed to let her come along. That one decision would have
Ooh, what
changed
does that mean?
everything. Prevented all of this heartache and pain.
Oh, come on, Yuri. Now we gotta wonder what that means. Alright, guys, let's keep going to the next one. Alright, guys, this is episode 268 now, and we are finally off on our grand adventure with our main characters of Fairy Tale Zero.
Like the feel of salty air on my skin. Hello there, seagulls.
I really enjoyed that game of wits. I
I've
thought
been
that was like
enjoying yearly migration.
very unique and interesting.
You've lived
From
on
last
an island
episode,
in the middle
and,
of the sea your entire life. How is this exciting?
Seeing it from land is way different. No stopping till Hargion. I know we'll find information there that will lead us right to Blue Skull.
Oh, they're going to
and the
Hargion. I
Temple
remember
Horn.
Hargion, like the
Yeah, we are
name. I
definitely
can't
gonna
remember
find that treasure.
when
Make no
we
mistake,
visited
once
the
we do
town of
that, it's
Hargion before.
ours.
I know we have in the past. I'm just blanking in the moment, guys, when Hargion happened. But it definitely is a familiar name of a town that we've been to. So if I think of it, I'll let you know. But feel free to let me know in the comments, guys, when we visited Hargion before, because I'm trying to remember at the moment. I'm blanking, of course.
I've never sailed, but I've read a lot about it in the library back home. Although,
What?
I think we should shift the sail a bit farther forward. Roughly 5 degrees if we want to maximize the power of the wind.
Is that good?
Ah, hold on. The wind just started blowing north-northwest.
Huh?
Hurry, bring it back too. No, wait, 4 degrees.
Stop! I'm kind of an expert at this stuff, remember? How about you stick with what you
She's
know?
read the books, though.
I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to bother you.
Oh, great.
Hello, what are you doing over there?
Just messing around with this fish catching gun.
Do you mean you shoot them?
One blast is all it takes.
Oh.
I was only screwing with you, kiddo. It's got no bullets. And shoots the net to catch fish.
Tell me more about it.
They're gigantic. I caught an iceberg with one of these back in the day.
That big? I want to see.
Just kidding. I'm joking with you again. They're pretty big, but not big enough to catch an iceberg, that's for sure.
So he's still joking even at a
What's
young
the rate
age.
of expulsion?
He's
Do you have to aim it at a
Just
specific
straight up
angle?
lying and then
Oh,
say, no,
well,
I was
let me think.
joking. And
So
so
you have to aim right at the fish, obviously.
Do you fire
nice to
from a
see that,
standing position
you know,
or kneel to
personality
place a
trait
cover?
of his
I
still
always
happening.
steal, but I guess you could stand. Let's talk later.
Sure. Let me know when you have some free time.
You've got to get a sense for when you're bothering people.
Yeah, you're right. I just get so excited. Now what next? There's so much on the ship to explore.
Yeah, probably less than you're thinking. That guy looks kind of scary, don't you think?
What are you two doing with the sail?
Well, the wind stopped, so we're furling it. There's no point having it up with no breeze.
Supposedly the breezes in this part of the ocean come and go in 2 to 3 hour intervals pretty consistently this time of year. It should pick up again in a little while if that's helpful.
Hey, stay away from all that stuff, please.
Yes, sir.
What did I say earlier?
Why don't you go back to staring at the ocean?
Think I could talk to you for a minute?
I told you to stare at the ocean.
And that's what I'll do.
Buying the boat and making the journey to Tenro Island has put a major dent in the old coin purse.
I know. We'll just have to earn some more jewel when we get to Hargion.
What do you think that sound was?
Oh.
Oh, those are dolphins!
They're beautiful.
Did you know they're mammals like us? They might look like fish, but they're very different. All right.
What are you doing?
Okay.
How long have you had that thing on?
I figured we'd have a chance to do a little swimming on the trip, so I decided that I'd wear my swimsuit. Here goes!
Wait!
Hi, my name is Mavis, and I'd like to be your friend. This is amazing! I read that dolphins had skin as opposed to scales, but I never imagined it would be this smooth and silky to the touch.
You sure you're okay out there?
Yeah, I'll be back in a bit!
She's probably having a blast because this is like her first real exposure to anything like real, you know, outside of just a book and pictures and stuff like that. So She's having a good time.
Oh! What now? Incredible! What is this? Is it some kind of shrine?
There you are.
Let's explore it.
Worried.
Don't be, I'm fine! And you're not gonna believe what I found! Thank you, friend. Wait here for me a moment, okay? What?
Okay, what is that?
It's magical diving gear. With this, I can go exploring underwater for as long as I want. It's perfect.
It's a little big, but it's magical, so should work out just fine.
This expedition has very nearly bankrupted them.
I don't really see how that has anything to do with magical diving gear.
I found an underwater shrine on the seafloor nearby.
Are you kidding me?
And shrines are usually full of treasure, so I'm going to explore down there.
People do that kind of thing in fairy tales, Mavis. This is
If
real.
I can find any treasure in the shrine, I'll give it to them and help relieve some of their financial difficulties.
Play on words there.
Hey, are you even listening to me?
Hush!
Life is a
If they
fairy
wake
tale
up,
for
just
them.
tell them I'm playing with the dolphins, and I'll be right back.
I really think this is a terrible idea. Mavis, wait!
Okay. That thing's so huge.
Just wait here until I get back.
Something bad's gonna happen.
I wonder what I'm going to find down here.
I feel like she's either gonna get through this no problem and just, you know, use her abilities and tactician powers to just get out of whatever mess she finds, or
It
she'll
looks like the language of the
you know,
ancient
need
Karel
some rescuing, and the other members will, you know, Zera will alert them and they'll come down to help her out or something.
I've reached a dead end. This statue's a different color than the stone around it. Wow!
The original, wow, right there, guys. That was it. That was great. I miss that sound effect. Like, I crack up. I love that sound effect. It's one of my most favorite things from this show. It's just that silly sound effect, and I love it. And if you guys didn't see, on this channel is now episode 1 of Eden Zero. It's officially out and started, and I loved it. Can't wait to see more. And they do that sound effect in the first episode of Eden Zero, and it was great. It was just great. So, can't wait to hear it again.
An altar there in the center? This must be a ritual chamber. The sacred chamber of the Karelian gods must remain undisturbed. This holy place shall never be desecrated. Trespassers of malintent will be met with divine punishment. What? Divine punishment?
Oh. Big one.
It looks like divine punishment just means getting eaten by you! I have to act quickly.
Good job.
Damn!
There we go.
I hoped magic bullets would work, but it looks like they're useless underwater.
And it's a good thing we've got a plan B.
Wow, your timing couldn't have been any better!
Save the thanks for later.
Looks like you caught him!
That won't hold it. Yeah, there you go.
That was supposed to be unbreakable.
Now the exit's caved in.
What the heck were you thinking coming here all by yourself?
I can explain.
Explain it when we're back on board the ship. Right now, we've got to find a way out of here. What is this?
I'm sure the answer's here somewhere.
You'd better know what you're talking about.
But where? Seek repentance, O lost one, and the path shall be revealed. Humble thyself, and you will know true freedom at last. Turn all eyes to gaze as one upon the single star, for only then may the door to the heavens open to grant you passage. Turn all eyes. But whose eyes? What is it talking about?
Think faster,
Well, it's gotta be those statues, the heads or something. Yeah, because they're all.
I've got it!
There you go.
The statue's heads are facing backwards.
There's Lord Beerus.
I'm working on a hunch here, but their heads are turning, so I think I must be onto something. Okay, that's all of them. Let's hope my gut is right.
It doesn't seem like anything is happening. So did your gut tell you about this?
There it goes.
It looks like the altar is sinking.
That's just great.
I really don't like the way this is going.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Got blown out.
Do you realize how crazy that was?
Well, lesson learned.
You could have gotten the three of us killed down there.
That's true. But at the end of the day, we would have never made it out of that shrine without her expertise, so I guess in a way she saved our lives.
That's one way to look at it. I did snag these.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah. Look what I found.
Oh, now they're rich. Okay.
Holy crap!
You kidding me?
Here you go. I thought that it could go towards funding the rest of the journey.
And now they're gonna like her. Oh, he's shut his eye. He has like it's a foreshadowing of his eye patch. I'm assuming he's gonna get his eye patch and lose his eye or something in this arc because in the credits he has the eye patch. So we're gonna learn how all that happens. I'm assuming. I am loving this little like intro lead into the end credits too. It's really nice. All right, we're gonna enjoy these end credits, guys. This last episode was fun. It seemed a little bit more like filler based, but I enjoyed it. And the whole arc so far, guys. I know we're only 3 episodes in, but like I'm really liking it, and I'm loving the story. I'm loving the history that we're gonna see and what we've seen so far. Very dramatic with the whole Red Lizard Guild and their destruction. Like that was just very surprising to me. Yeah, I'm enjoying these credits too. Like Zera's great. Very concerned over what's going to happen with her. I remember really liking this ending credit song, guys. I did my ending credits reaction. It was literally my second video on this channel. Very cringy as well. My first and second one, I had no idea at all what I was doing, but I remember really liking this song, and it's great. I'm happy to hear it again. Yeah, there's his eye patch for... All right. Well, I'm so excited to continue and see what happens next. I really want to know how Mavis' spirit like enters this like chair and throne and stuff, and how her body becomes the light, and how all that connects. Yeah, let's see what happens next.
After a long and eventful journey, my new friends and I finally arrive in Harjian. There, I get to experience a few thrilling firsts. My first port city and my first market with its bustling crowd. From there, I accompany the quiet and mysterious Precht on a quest for information about the Blue Skull Wizard Guild and the possible location of the
Have a
Temple
bar fight.
Orb. Next time, Dancing with Blades. Skilled swordplay takes center stage.
Ooh. You see Mavis' powers. Cool. All right, guys. Well, that looks awesome. I can't wait to continue on with Fairy Tail Zero. I'm loving it so far, like I said. And thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey. Whether you're a first-time, viewer on my channel, welcome. If you've been with me guys from the beginning, thanks for continuing and joining me every time we have new videos. It's been great. I'm loving this journey, and I don't plan on stopping it. I can't wait to see what happens next with all these great connections of Fairy Tail's history and how it relates to the current story of where we're at right now. So I'm excited, guys. I hope you are too. Thank you guys so much for watching again. It means the world to me. Please like this video, guys, if you haven't yet, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet for more reactions coming soon. Just reminder, guys, on the channel, I do have Black Clover reactions going on right now as well. If you're into that show, please check it out. Those come out every Wednesday at 1 o'clock Eastern Time. And I am also now in the middle of going on with Eden Zero, because Eden Zero is now out, and I'm hoping to have new episodes of that each week, probably like Monday or Tuesday around 1 o'clock Eastern Time as well. If not sooner, I still haven't figured out a schedule with that show yet, because I haven't the first 2 episodes were released early, so I kind of was able to get those reactions done sooner. But moving forward after that for episode 3 and beyond, I don't know how early I'm gonna get access to those episodes, and I got to then figure out how long it's gonna take me to edit it and put it all together. So I'm hoping within a day or 2 after its initial release, the reaction will be up on the channel. So feel free, guys, to keep checking back. Again, thank you so much, and consider Patreon if you're interested in supporting this channel at all. We have an open poll going on. I'm really interested in starting Rave Master, just to complete the trilogy of Hiro Mashima's animes. So I have a open poll going on. You don't even have to have an account with Patreon or join me officially. You can go to that page and just check it out, guys, and take a vote on whether you want me to do the subtitled version of Rave Master or the dubbed English version of Rave Master. And I'll do whatever one has the most votes. So feel free, guys, to check it out. And again, thank you for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.